Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, we're going to present about analyzing theme, Comedy of Errors by Shakespeare. This is the members.
Hello, my name is Nadia Zara Putri.
I'm Freddy Bagus Sabtanugraha.
Hello, my name is Aurelia Gladial Gusyak.
Hello, I'm Ananda Fadila.
Hello, my name is Hasya Ratu Saina.
Okay, this is the topic that we're going to talk about. The first one is commerce and exchange. The second one is marriage and family, and also appearances and identity, mistake and coincidences, and the last one is scapegoat and social hierarchy.
So for this slide, we're gonna talking about commerce and exchange. So many of the characters in the play are merchants or traders, and issues of money are important from the start of the play. All of this emphasis on economic issues points to the general importance of exchange in the play. Such an example is the gold chains made by Angelo. But it is not just objects that are exchanged in the comedy. The play's most important exchange is that of the identities of each Antipholus and Dromio. As this suggests, the whole world of the play can be seen through a kind of economic logic of exchange, value, and profit. Like, is it more profitable for Antipholus of Syracuse to play along with the person Adriana thinks him to be, or how much money is life worth? Characters in the play often seem more concerned with profit and money than with other matters. However, the play is also filled with examples of people who respect values other than monetary ones. Such an example is Antipholus of Syracuse and Aegeon, willing to take a risk of their life just to find the members of the family who's missing. Thus, while the exchange of valuable objects is central to the plot of the play, Shakespeare reveals that the center of his characters' lives is not necessarily things, but rather people, specifically family.
And the next is family and marriage themes. The family theme in the Comedy of Errors is all about how families stick together, even when things get really confusing. No matter how mixed up everything gets, the families in the play manage to find each other again. This shows just how important family is, no matter what. We see this theme throughout the play when family members who got separated finally meet again, and when husbands and wife work out their problems, and when everyone stands together through those times. And in the Comedy of Errors, the theme of marriage is shown through the conflict between Adriana and Antipholus of Ephesus. This conflict highlights the expectation and demands within marriage. For example, in their talks, Adriana shared her worries about Antipholus' faithfulness and feeling ignored in their marriage.
And the next one is appearances and identity. So the first one is appearances, mistaken identity. So the entire plot revolves around mistaken identities caused by the presence of two sets of identical twins. This confusion leads to comedic situations where characters are misrecognized, misunderstood, and often confused for someone else. So I found the evidence at Act 4, Scene 1, when Antipholus of Ephesus is being arrested due to the confusion over the gold chain. So the sentence is, "Officer, I do arrest you at the suite of Count Angelo." So this situation underscores the theme of how outward appearances can lead to false judgment. And the second one is social appearances. So social appearances play a crucial role when Antipholus of Syracuse is mistakenly given the social privileges of his brother, Antipholus of Ephesus. This is exemplified when Angelo the goldsmith mistakenly delivers a gold chain to Antipholus of Syracuse. So I found at Act 4, Scene 1. The sentence is, I know it is so. If there be such a man here, I'll give him my horse and saddle. If not, I will bestride mine own threshold and curse him that had me hold my hand, for it is no longer than a day to go get my chain. And the next is identity. So identity, confusion, and displacement. The character's sense of identity is constantly challenged by the erroneous perceptions of others. Antipholus of Ephesus' identity is vividly portrayed when he is denied access to his own house. So I found it at Act 3, Scene 1.
The next one is Mistake and Coincidences. Shakespeare's play is called The Comedy of Errors for a reason. The play is filled to the brim with humorous mistakes and errors, from mistaken identities to mixed-up objects to misinterpreted puns. Characters continually make mistakes and grow more and more confused as the play progresses. While such mistakes can be seen as negative things in the life of the play's character, they are also in some sense beneficial to the play. It is precisely error that allows for the comedy and plot of the play, which can be seen as a continually escalating series of errors followed by one final scene of resolutions and resolutions. There have to be obstacles for the characters, a plot that meanders as characters go off course and make mistakes. These mistakes make the comedy interesting and amusing and create the very problems that the end can then solve. In addition to the characters' mistakes, simple coincidences are also a significant force in the plot. The play relies on the almost impossible coincidences of Emilia having become an abbess in the city where her lost son settles, and of all the same characters finding themselves in Ephesus on the same day and running into each other at just the right time to save Agent's life. All these coincidences play a part in this play. You will find a mistake and coincidences theme throughout the play.
And the last one is scapegoats and social hierarchy. Antipholus of Ephesus and Antipholus of Syracuse place blame on their respective servants and Adriana. Adriana and the two Dromios are prime target for scapegoating. Both Antipholus of Ephesus and Antipholus of Syracuse beat and abuse the Dromios, and Antipholus of Ephesus threatens physical violence against Adriana multiple times. This instance reveals the strict, oppressive social and gender hierarchy in the world of the play, as both woman and servant are subject to the whims of their husband or master. Shakespeare, however, mostly puts the skin of scapegoating on stage simply for laughs and slapstick humor.
This is the end of our presentation. Thank you so much for watching our presentation. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and have a nice day.